Anxiety is very common when we live with a long-term health condition. Sometimes it can almost be a symptom of a health condition itself, or be generated from a health condition. So if we're getting breathless, or if we're having a touch of angina, or if we're getting pain, that can generate feelings of anxiety. Sometimes we get anxious about stressful situations we might find ourselves in. We might find ourselves running late, or potentially going to miss a train or an important meeting, or find that we can't find a parking space in the hospital, so we start getting stressed that we're going to miss our appointment. For many of us though, anxiety can also trigger and exacerbate some of our symptoms. So when we start feeling anxious, anxiety, it releases a hormone called adrenaline, and the effect that has is to raise a heartbeat, causes our chest to tighten, and it causes our breathing to come slightly faster and shallower. And if we're already feeling breathless because of a long-term health condition, or that we're feeling pain in the parts of our body, then the anxiety can exacerbate those symptoms. So it's important that we can recognize when we're starting to feel anxious and begin to think, how can we manage our anxiety? How can we deal with our anxiety? Well, there's a number of things we can do. First of all, we can think around what sort of situations might make me feel anxious. And if we're aware of those situations, become conscious of them, it can help us plan better for them so that we go into them feeling less anxious. The other thing which can help with anxiety is simple relaxation. Relaxation can really help. And the way we do this is just dropping our breathing down into our belly. We might use pursed lip breathing just to slow our breathing down, or we might use belly breathing or diaphragmatic breathing, where we drop our breath lower in the body. Both of these techniques have been shown to be very successful in helping us to manage our anxiety, because they slow down our breathing, they help slow down our heart rate, and with that it reduces our anxiety as well. These are simple techniques we can practice at home. We can practice them while we're doing the washing up. We can practice them while we're waiting. We can practice them watching the telly. So that's a couple of things, and we've got a whole section on relaxation in the course as well. The other thing we can do with managing anxiety and also managing stress and other things as well is using distraction. And we look at distraction techniques a little bit later. This might be using activity distractions such as watching the TV or reading a book, as well as distracting ourselves from what we're feeling anxious about or worried about. But likewise, we can use more specific techniques, and this might be doing a simple visualization, or trying to remember all the words to a favorite song, or saying the alphabet backwards. Again, this distraction technique can help break the cycle of anxiety which is going on, especially when we feel that our thoughts are starting to overwhelm us and we're getting very fixated on what we're anxious about. So distraction technique can help break that cycle and help us to become slightly more relaxed.